Welcome. It's time to do a Blaze in the Dark, aka Zani's companion quest. I have not touched the event one either. I'm not sure if I'll record it. I'll record it, but I'll see if it's worth recording or not. Because I did proc the start of it, where Encore talks to you, and if it's voiced, then, you know, I'll probably do it if there's enough story to warrant a recording. Otherwise, yeah. Time to do the usual of setting up my team. These are some weird teams, but I guess I'll just use Zani and Rover. Okay. Alright. Let's get started.
What's taking you so long? If we don't bring back the goods, the boss will have our heads. Boy, best keep your nose out of our business. We're with the Black Alley.
Aren't we like one block over from the bank?
Idiot! She's got the stance of a skilled fighter. We need to move.
Excuse me. I need your help.
Hey! What's got you two running scared? Huh. Rover. Do you know what these two were up to?
Wuthering Waves is so lucky of a game for me. Not only does the game share my birthday, but my name is also super close to Rover.
They were babbling about hostages and fates, and then they came at me. Thieves, you mean? I can imagine why they were fleeing like that. I have. But that name, it's already...
You there! What's going on here?
Just two thieves. Took care of them. I was about to deliver them to the Chamber of Discipline.
Oh, the new
myself.
system! Oh, this is so nice. I wonder... Surely not. I mean, I would really like it if it was, but I was wondering if they may have added this to the old ones. Because this would be really useful for anyone playing through one now. Like back in 1.0, if you could do this for all of those many terms, honestly, someone going into one now with all of this, especially if this glossary mechanic is in those older stories, they would probably know more about Wuwa than I do, because I've forgotten most of it. And I already absorbed very little, because back then it was, you know, it was word soup. Trials the heretics and maintains faith. The Chamber of Discipline deals with secular cases and enforces law and order, while also overseeing Ragunna's defenses against tacit discords. I see. So it's the classic, yeah, Inquisitors. They even use Inquisitors.
What about her?
Same as you, drawn here by the sound of a scuffle. I know the rules. I'll go with you, make the report, and be done with it. Let me handle this. You'd rather not deal with their questions, hmm?
I love Zani's eyes.
So there was somebody else.
Right. You'll come with me to the chamber then.
This might be more complicated than it looks. Will you wait for me? This won't take long.
While I wait for Zani, maybe I should search the area where that voice came from.
But yeah, Zani's eyes are so beautiful.
Looks like they left by Gondola. The trail's gone cold. I'll wait for Zani to return.
That didn't last long. Also, cinematography, once again. That entire first chunk had way more motion than I'm used to. Even more than Cantarella's.
Here. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Or rather, even by Wuwa standards, there's a lot of movement in this one. It's great.
Those Chamber of Discipline folk are as difficult to deal with as ever. Well, you know how they are with the Montellis these days. No surprise they didn't share any interrogation details. I told them the thieves claimed to be with the Black Alley, but the Chamber doesn't bother with rumors without solid proof. A gang made up of criminals, although how many joined willingly is anyone's guess. A lot of vagrants were pressed into their service, pawns in a game of crime. The leadership got wiped out a few years ago by someone working solo. The leftovers? They were screwed. Some are still rotting in prison. Maybe, or maybe they just wanted to spook you. But they picked the wrong person to mess with. You're still thinking about that person who asked for help, huh? Got any leads? You think she's in the same boat as those vagrants?
Damn it,
in
I
the
wanted to
past,
screenshot that.
forced into something they didn't choose. Ah, you're the type who can't turn your back when someone asks for help.
I love that her lashes have bits
It's
of
not
red
too
as well.
late. Got time for a detour? The old entrance to the Black Alley. If they're crawling back from the ashes, we might find a clue or two at their old haunt.
Also, it just occurred to me, I'm still moving my mouse out of the camera, but you can see the fucking FPS counter, so it's already ruining immersion. Alright, where is this entrance? There? Hold on, what pile of random ruins is this? Oh, this one. Wait.
Wind guide me.
Yeah, I remember this. Oh. Wait, this is actually foreshadowing something? Oh my god.
This is it. Just hit the right spot and the trapdoor should open. What's on your mind? I have some past experience. Let's focus on what's in front of us first.
I mean, yeah, real subtle, but...
Strange. My memory shouldn't be failing me, should it?
Oi! Who's causing trouble here? Don't you know this is the Moss Brothers' turf?
Brother, they look tough.
We found the one NPC who has a shred of common sense.
What's there to be afraid of? We're the ones rebuilding the Black Alley. Now, how about you hand over some coin, eh?
Well, that was a wasted trip.
Hello. My Zani's stronger than this, but make do, I guess. Oh my god, this one is so much weaker. Oh.
Come at me. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, there we go.
Wait! Mercy! We were blind. Please just let us go this time.
Told you, didn't I? Told you they were tough. Why'd you never listen to me? Oh, is this place cursed? Every time something happens, it's never good news. Just like the last time.
Yeah. Weeks ago. There was one hell of a racket. We thought the whole place was falling apart. Turns out, it was a bloody terror of a woman. Saw us, didn't say a word, just pulled a blade on us. We were lucky to get away. Took us 2 weeks to come back.
Perhaps. But the real question is why?
Then, everything's good now, right? We'll just, be on our way. Quietly.
Is that all the nerve you've got? And you call yourselves the ones to bring back the Black Alley?
You've got to have something to make folks fear you, right? One of you looks soft, and the other looks halfway worked to death. I like my chances.
How many times have you pulled this off?
Oh, not even once.
Save the rest for the Chamber of Discipline. I'll keep digging into the Black Alley and what happened today. I'll let you know when I have something. Well, after handing over those other 2 thieves, I learned they were targeting Montelli's staff residences. Providing a safe working environment is part of my job description, too. It's getting late. We'll pick this up tomorrow, once I've got more to go on.
So... I suppose if I had to guess... Zani... Well, it's obviously the person, the mysterious person in the past who soloed the Black Alley. And then... whoever it is now maybe wants to take revenge? And the only lead they've really got is that it was someone who works for the Montellis. That's all the information we've got right now. So that's the only plot thread I can think of. Hello, Rosemary. It is very funny that 2.0 released with Rosemary here, and then like a few months later, Vivian appeared in Zenless Zone Zero. Very funny. It's always funny when these games get like such close characters so close together, like visually similar characters appear at similar times. Yeah. Oh, I never swapped back. I wanted to increase the music volume because it didn't feel quite loud enough over there. Just a little bit, hopefully. During the talking cutscene, it was pretty much gone. I don't know, maybe it's just that the song was really quiet. I mean, it was just your little, simple little plucking. Thanks. Where is it? Oh, it's up there.
The name of their leader, Talos. That name
Where else
should
has
have died
Where
along
else
with the Black
uses
Alley years
Talos?
ago.
You mentioned before that someone single-handedly wiped out the upper ranks of the Black Alley. Any idea who it was?
Well, the rumors called them the Blazing Nightwalker. The Blazing Nightwalker. Ugh, don't make me say it again. If you're free, come by and we'll talk. There's something I could use your help with.
Anyway, I do wonder what this thing is. Oh. Like, this thing also is clearly an echo, but like, I can only assume it's in this, and this is like a cage of some sort. And they're just using its tail to carry the lamp, but like, it's such a weird echo. I guess it's like really small, but it has a really long tentacle. Maybe it's like a baby of those, maybe it's like a mini version of those with the horns? Nice, let's try not to get distracted. Hello, Tub Pup. Also, we're comfortably in 2.2 territory. We're comfortably in post 2.2 main story territory. How the fuck does the Order not immediately recognize the laureate on sight? Like, you'd think that would be like very high up on the priority list.
Ah, you made it. Let's sit over there and talk. I wasn't sure what you liked. It was too hard to choose, so I just got one of each flavor. Work is bitter enough as it is. Why drink something bitter on top of that? A vacation is like an ad. Only the ones dishing it out have the power to make it real or fake. And recently, a lot of the family's employees have been running into the same kind of trouble as that night. Guess my vacation will just have to be postponed again. Maybe that could work. So, where should we start? As I mentioned before, many people working for the Montellis have been victims of attempted thefts, like last night.
Is it true that there's people who eat ice cream and drink coffee? Like, is that actually a thing? Like, at the same time, I mean, you know. Like, you have like a cup or a bowl or whatever of ice cream, and then on the side you also have like a cup of coffee. Like, is that really a thing people do? I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. Or rather, I've never seen it. But
the family has tightened security.
I don't know why I feel like I've heard of it
won't
before.
Solve anything. As for the ones we caught, they haven't been chatty. Plus, they've only committed a few small-time crimes, so it would be tricky to use more extreme methods on them. If we do, it could give the wrong people a chance to twist the situation. You mentioned someone asked for your help earlier, right? We've been trying, but haven't found anyone who matches her description yet. She's probably keeping a low profile. But right now, she might be the only lead we've got. So, might I ask you to play your face card one more time? Maybe some more then. We'll do it tonight.
No, I missed
It will
it.
be in your hands.
That was such a good Rover expression.
Feel free to rest.
Felt
until
very
it's
smug.
time. I've already made arrangements at the hotel.
Channeled her inner
I'll be here
Yoo-hoo
for
there.
a while. If you have any questions, just ask away. Everything is taken care of.
Should I head straight for the hotel or dig a little deeper first?
Okay, I just need to take a... I need to take a quick break. So, just give me a moment. Okay, I have returned. Now then, let's talk to everyone, I suppose.
Something you wanted to talk about? Ragunna once went through a hell of a time.
Oh, there's the trailer
The
line.
Order was hit with major losses, including many of their best. The chaos lasted for quite a while. Yes, the Order is by no means above reproach, but you cannot deny they keep Ragunna stable. The Black Alley was born when that stability fell apart. Criminals from every corner banded together, and law-abiding citizens paid the price. To make things worse, they forced a lot of vagrants into their ranks, using them as tools for their dirty work. Their eyes and ears were everywhere. The Order tried several times to wipe them out, but each time they came up empty. Then one day, the Chamber of Discipline managed to catch the ones pulling the strings. They were found tied up and served on a platter. That's when the Black Alley was finally taken down. As for the Blazing Nightwalker and Talos, that's the names the Black Alley gave them. Something you wanted to talk about? Talos. That was what the Black Alley called their leader. Word is, Talos might not even be a single person. Whoever is on top gets the title of Talos. That's right. They had a brutally efficient way of picking their leader.
Ah, the classic.
Whoever was the strongest got the crown. But this title should have died with the Black Alley. Something you wanted to talk about? The Blazing Nightwalker was just one of many dramatic titles around Winasita. Ragunna once went through a hell of a time.
Why
The
is this
Order
line
was
back?
hit with major losses, including... Back then, nights weren't as quiet as they are now.
Am I insane? Why? Why is the same line in two different sets? Okay, that's a big oof. They really reused an entire
There were
line.
always some poor civilians getting hassled by criminals. Then someone elusive gradually caught people's attention. They took down those criminals and disappeared right after saving the civilians. They never revealed their name, so the people started calling them the Blazing Nightwalker. The last time anyone saw them was when they took down Talos and the rest of the Black Alley higher-ups. Something you wanted to talk about? Best to get some rest now. Work starts later.
I know, like, we already know it's Zani, because Zani's own banner or something. Was it her banner or was it the banner image? Okay, it's not her banner. I think it's like the banner image or something. One of them already calls her the Blazing Nightwalker, so that's obvious, but like... It would be really funny if it wasn't actually Zani, wouldn't it?
Honored laureate, may I be of service?
So they do know who the laureate is. What the f...
Ah, yes. I remember the stories from long ago. Back then, the Order had yet to recover from the devastation of the Second Black Tide, and our peacekeeping forces were stretched thin. In those neglected corners of the city, crime took root and chaos spread like wildfire.
Hold on.
That was when this righteous figure first made their presence known. The Chamber of Discipline received criminals bound and left at our doorstep every day. However, the Blazing Nightwalker vanished without a trace. I suppose, once the situation improved, they faded into the shadows. May the Sentinel bless them. It was a special time in the city's history. What the Nightwalker did still stirs debate to this day. Everyone has their own theories. Some of my brethren believe their actions overstep the bounds of the Order's teachings. When you look at the results, they clearly align with the Sentinel's will of salvation.
I'm glad that they're showing us at least one acolyte here who's like sane. Like, a big problem I have with a lot of these kinds of stories is they kind of, to make the Order, to make the church, you know, whatever you want to call, whatever they are called, to make that body What the hell is going on there? To make that like governing body like a villain, they end up just oversimplifying them into just like a weird purity obsessed like cult who are also obsessed with like purity and authority and everything. So you know, it would be very the obvious route is obviously to be like the obvious route is to just all vigilantes are bad, all the power should go to them, etc. All that bullshit. And as much as that that's like it's always boring to me. Like it's always such a cheap way to make a villain. Because like yeah, it's villainous and yeah, it's no one wants that shit, but it's literally every time. Like are we in like I don't know, it's like it's always the lazy way out. Like you just make a religious organization and then you make sure they're the villain by just having them all be like comically evil. So the existence of an NPC like that, characters like that acolyte really helps rein it in as being, yeah, it's an organization. The organization is bad, but that doesn't mean like everyone in it is fucking evil, fucking Palpatine, Why are we talking about Margarita?
Any nibbles you're hankering for today? Oh, I've heard some of the patrons talking about him. Sounds like someone who can give a really good thrashing, eh? But those who got a beating were bullying thugs, taking the weak for a ride. Honestly, they probably had it coming, but that's all from ages ago. They say the Blazing Nightwalker only frequented the dodgy areas anyway. Since the city's been safer, I don't hear much about him anymore.
I really wish they would bring back the 4 stars. Like, that just reminded me of Lumi, but like, the fact we haven't had a 4-star in Renacita is depressing. Alright, I guess let's get the story going.
Hello there, miss. Miss Zani has already reserved a room for you. Ready to check in?
Oh, we can knock to you too.
You've come to the right person. I was once saved by the blazing Nightwalker myself. Ragunna wasn't
I thought he was about to be a
peaceful
fanatic
back then as it is now. I was heading home later than usual when I ran into some black alley brutes. If it hadn't have been for the blazing Nightwalker, I'm sure they would have robbed me blind. I had an entire month's earnings on me. Well, it all happened so quickly and it was dark, so I didn't get a proper look. All I saw were a pair of blazing eyes. Guess that was where the name came from, eh? Hello there, miss. Miss Zani has already reserved.
That's a really weird detail considering Zani's eyes don't glow in all. I think. Now I have to check. But I'm pretty sure it don't. Because Danjin's eyes are like one of the only ones that glow. Like that's part of Danjin's whole thing. No, they don't glow, they turn red when she uses her forte or whatever. Something like that. Or
Rover, it's not time yet. Aren't you going to rest a little longer?
I'm just gonna keep calling those cans Montelli Energy, because it looks like an M. And M, Monster Energy, Montelli.
I am resting, alright?
Oh.
What about?
A lot of people were targeted, but in the end, they only sent you to handle it?
If we send too many people, we risk tipping our hand. Well, the Chamber of Discipline did catch a few perps, but they're not quick to act without solid proof. And some of the higher-ups in the Order might just be happy to see the Montellis having a little trouble.
The biggest issue I find is...
Really? That's the biggest issue you find? All right, all right. You've got sharp instincts. Spending too much time with you, and I'm running out of secrets.
Oh, I clicked too early.
I was the one who delivered Talos and those Black Alley leaders to the Order. Honestly, it's a bit of a burden. Oh, and by the way, after you became the laureate, they're giving you all sorts of monikers, too. The family sent me to handle this, partly because they didn't want a big operation to stir things up, and partly because, well, it was a strategic move. I have to say it again. I never called myself that. Back then, I was just doing what needed to be done. Never planned on picking up a fancy nickname.
It's hard to imagine that name suiting you now.
Well, that's what work does to you.
Do you think this Talos is the real deal?
Not sure. Could just be the same old story repeating itself. Let's call it a cleanup job. If things go smoothly, maybe we can grab a late-night snack after, hmm? I don't think this is serious enough to give it your all. Just do enough to get it done. But keep some of that enthusiasm for the snacks later, hmm? It's almost time. Let's split up and prepare for the ambush. Let's see if we can catch them in the act.
Zani is clearly doing more than just enough to get it done. But I'll hold off on mentioning it for now.
Oh god. Oh, I didn't need to bother. You know how the quests are, so I had to make sure it would finish.
Someone's making moves, but they just seem to be petty thieves.
Got it. You're clear to act when you see fit. I'll watch your back and keep an eye out for anyone trying to shadow you.
I do wonder what that kid's relevance is gonna be.
Figured some of
Batman!
You walked right into it, didn't you? All right, boys, let's work down.
Need a hand?
I sense your weakness. I've got it covered.
By the way, do these guys not know what the laureate looks
No
like?
hesitation.
Like, did they not see us, you know, fighting the woman who split the sky?
Ah, you hit harder than I thought. Well, my boss gave me this.
Let's move in, now.
Blimey, how the hell are you moving so quick? Ain't no way you'll do something stupid while I'm holding this echo.
Don't be causing trouble for folks who need their breakfast bright and early. All right, start talking. Where's your hideout? Who's the one really calling the shots? Looks like we'll have to drag him back. We'll get answers sooner or later. A shame this one's only good for squealing. He's not the one we're after.
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello, is it me you're
My
looking
name
for?
is Colleen. Please, help me and my friends.
Are we teleporting? Okay.
Before we go any further, shouldn't you explain who you are first?
I'm from the Black Alley. No, the Black Alley is more than just the gang. It's the place too.
The entrance to the Black Alley is shut. It's done.
You're right. Talos destroyed it. But there's another way in. It used to be a home for vagrants like us. A few scraps, couple of jobs, just enough to get by. But then she came, and it all went up in smoke. She came in claiming this place was hers, since they owned it before. Told us if we wanted to stay, we had to follow her rules. No other choice. Steal, lie, cheat, rob. Same as the old days. Give her your tribute, or you get a beating.
A fish that slipped the net. Sounds just like how the Black Alley ran things. But do people actually accept her as the acting Talos?
Some people did. They wanted to, you know? The ones with the dirty hands already. They were easy, but the main reason is that no one can stand up to her.
I'll wait outside. Rover?
Colleen, if you can't trust my friend, then I can't offer you my help. Trust goes both ways. You can't ask for help with one hand while holding a knife with the other.
I...
The operation is a wrap. Bring in the ones we caught, and then everyone can call it a day.
Got it, Miss Zani. Any leads on your side?
No, nothing to report.
Looks like we'll have to try again tomorrow.
It's just us now. Anything else bothering you while I'm at it?
A terminal. Talos also has a terminal. It lets her transform into a powerful echo.
So that's it. You are worried the terminal was supplied by someone from the Montelli family, aren't you? That's why you doubt us and prefer to put your faith in a wayfaring laureate, huh?
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. You're a victim in this, with every right to be suspicious. So then, Rover, what do you think we should do? Who told everyone to call it a day again? As an employee of the Montelli family, I have an obligation to stop any terminals from being misused. I'll just have to ask the boss for double overtime pay and an extra vacation after this. Are you really bringing up something so depressing now?
Thank you. Thank you both. Talos has us blindfolded whenever we leave the Black Alley. Keeps us from knowing the new entrance. A runner takes us to the meeting spot. I'll take you to him.
Okay, I have two things. First of all, I need to see what animation that is. Yeah, it is that one. Cause I was like, what? I was like, is that animation? I feel like that animation was reused from one of her attacks, but I couldn't remember what. But it's this one. There. That's where her legs split. So yeah, just without the shield, so that's why it felt different. The second thing is, holy shit, is this quest hampered by the fact that they gave Colleen an NPC appearance all the way through. By which I mean, her animations and face especially does not have the obvious like care and time that playable characters get. So like Zani and Rover's expressions and stuff change a lot, but Colleen's throughout that entire thing is just fucking the most uncanny valley dead-eyed stare. And that really drags it down. And considering Colleen is clearly going to be important to the story, I am quite unsure about the future.
That's his hideout over there.
They did play around it having the camera shoot her from the back for the
Exactly
majority
right.
of the cutscene.
One
But
wrong
yeah.
move and he'll be gone. Off in a gondola.
Also, yeah,
before you
using
can
the really basic preset bowing animation, which felt really off.
Looks like we're thinking the same thing. I'll cause a distraction up front. Leave the show to me, and you'll move to checkmate. Same as usual.
Oh, let
Just
me pick
another
mine.
day's
Mine is so much better.
All yours. Come at me.
Damn it, I hate this about basic mobs. They always split up. That's why nobody likes whimpering wastes.
Come at me. All yours. Come at me.
Alright. Oh, hello. Also, am I misremembering things, or isn't there supposed to be one of those super high level? Where the heck? Jesus Christ! I mean, thank God we have wings, but I ain't never seen a gondola move that fast. Oh, whoops. God, stop climbing.
Wait. You're after the Black Alley's entrance, aren't you? I know my value to people. Now that you got me, no point in resisting. The longer I hold out, the more pain I'm asking for. Smart people know when to give in. So I stayed alive.
Have you got him? So, we won't need to help him talk after all. Once he coughs up the entrance location, we'll head straight there from here. The family is almost on site. They can handle the cleanup.
Might be a bit late to ask, but Colleen, you did what Talos asked, didn't you?
Okay, now that we're in the proper cutscene type, now Colleen looks much better.
Did you forget what Rover said? Trust goes both ways.
I didn't have a choice. If I didn't, they'd, you know, hurt me.
Then when the time comes, make sure you tell the Chamber of Discipline everything. No lies.
But I...
Don't excuse yourself by saying you were forced into it. Can you do that?
Fine. I get it.
Believe me, I'd kill to be in a bed right now instead of standing out here. Let's get this over with.
I will not be explaining my screenshots.
Don't worry. It may be an underground waterway, but it's been abandoned for a long time now. It's not exactly clean, but it's livable. We did some work on it. The pipes are a maze, though. They split up the territory by rank. Talos is holed up somewhere deep in the waterway.
Demons always live in hell, like the Primus always stays in the cathedral. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, and Rover, masks on. The mask makes things a lot easier. It's better if neither of us gets recognized too easily.
I'll pretend I don't know who you are.
Guess I don't need to spell it out for you.
I always found this part funny with the masks and stuff because, like, I regret to inform. Oh my god! Your own Zani also gets the mask during this part. Oh, that's so good! Oh, that's fucking amazing. Okay, never mind. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, okay, it's a sonorosphere. Interesting. This is gonna be a big one then. Like, I know that we've had some story sonorosphere things. Or, like, you know, it's not a sonorosphere, like, in-universe, but you know what I mean. I know we've had this kind of thing for a couple,
Let's get
but
this done quickly.
This is quite... I'm curious how big this is gonna be.
This way.
Oh, come on.
Fine.
They're both mine.
Comes
They're
with
both
the
the
job,
trial
I
and
guess.
not my own. Well, I guess I was already using this team anyway, so it doesn't matter too much.
Come at me.
How did this one not get hit by that? Oh,
Efficiency, above all.
hello.
All yours.
I was wondering why there was no new area thing. I guess this is why. It's not a new area, it's a sonorosphere.
Swift and resolute.
Again, not actually a sonorosphere, but you know. Gameplay sonorosphere.
All yours.
God, this version is so... What are your stats even? Okay, you do have guaranteed crits at least. Oh, you do have all your stuff. It's just a bit lacking in crit damage.
Let me be there for everyone.
Anything.
Let me be there
Oh,
for
regen.
everyone.
Anything I can
Interesting.
help you with.
Let me be there for everyone.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Things just
Yep.
went south. Looks like we've got a fight on our hands.
You bastard. Please finish this off. There we go. Oh.
The end has come. Straight from the shadows.
No gun. All yours.
There we go.
The way ahead should be under the cistern.
Wait, we're swimming down there?
I think there's a drainage switch in the next room.
Let's check it out then.
I was really about to be worried
What's
that they
this?
added swimming.
It's a sequence mechanism. You need to hit it hard to get
I
over.
fucking hate Fontaine.
For heavy lifting. So
Because of that,
been stuck
because
like
of
this
Fontaine's
forever.
swimming bullshit. Attack it to fully charge it. Okay. Pretty simple. Just keep attacking. Oh, that's already full. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy. Turn the messenger set to the correct direction. Different mechanisms require return such. Okay. I mean, I doubt it's gonna be that complicated, but when at the center, their eyes converge. Yep.
if we turn the statues to face the...
How do we know what's the right direction?
I've never actually been here before, so let me think.
How kind of the cutscene to make sure that anyone who pressed the fucking skip button would know what to do. Like, I think that's a weirdly annoying thing, is that, like, we all... I'll just talk to them anyway, but... Like, anyone who knows anything...
Oh, yeah. After they said it felt really weird with... I hope that helped.
It's always really weird because, like... Oh, I'm just gonna let this finish.
We've got nothing else. Statues are usually meant to be a Let's try pointing them all toward the...
Worth it.
It's really funny whenever they... Yeah, but I was trying to say, it's really funny whenever they do this kind of thing. Because, you know, like, most people aren't gonna need this. But you just know that there's gonna be people who straight up press skip and then are gonna be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And with a complete lack of critical thinking skills, they're gonna get hard stuck. So you have to do this. It's an unfortunate truth, and particularly about gacha games that have a skip button. But yeah. It's not exclusive to gacha games, and sometimes it is justified. There are some games I've played that horribly explain what you're supposed to do, or it's very
all we
unclear.
needed to do was make them face the center. So simple, as if it were a joke. Well, looks like we found the way. Let's move.
Why is there an audio log? Why are these breakable? Oh well.
Leave it to me.
Hello. Oh, the big one.
Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this
Oh,
helps.
it died.
Strike from the shadows.
All yours. Come at me. Efficiency, above all.
It is very funny how SpectRover is still relevant even now. Say what you will, I have made my opinion known before. I don't think I've made it known in a video, but I have made no secret that I don't like how Zani's kit is designed with the explicit need for SpectRover or Phoebe. But I will say it is very fun. It is very funny that SpectRover is still relevant. Like, SpectRover is still good, even besides just the Zani comp or Phoebe comp. Which is more than can be said for Destruction Trailblazer. By this point in HSR's life cycle, Destruction Trailblazer was literally unusable, so...
Watch out.
Well, okay.
Good?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me there. It's been a while since I've been down here. Forgot about that part.
Hopefully this helps.
What's this? Oh, it's a note. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a food. Interesting. There's Brandon as well again. Hmm. What the hell? Henry and I found a supply chest behind 2 pipes. Yeah, good to know.
I'll take it as my overtime
Pistols. And apparently one I don't already own? Gauntlets. An entire set? No.
All yours.
Oh, it must be saying new because I probably sold all of them or used them all already.
Who's there? 1, 2, 3. You win. I'll give up. No, I didn't see a single thing.
So this is who Talos is hiring now?
He's probably one of those who don't actually buy a story. That's why they tossed him out here. Still, this place usually has more than just one person on guard.
More than one, you say?
Yeah. They usually not just to make sure we don't run, but to search us. Check some got caught with stuff after a few rounds of searching and, well...
Don't waste time on what-ifs. Talos has a debt to pay for all of this.
Golden rule of video games. Always turn around.
Efficiency, above all.
Wait, there is actually optionals? I mean, this just sends us back here again. Pretty pointless. Okay, nothing. Oh, hello.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
Shut up.
Talos took all of our food and forced us to be rest. I see. What the?
This place was supposed to be abandoned. Why is this thing still running?
Talos's people fixed it up.
To keep people out.
Not just that. Talos doesn't stop anyone from challenging her. In fact, she tells them if they beat her, they get to be the new Talos. The ones who try it always lose to the echo she transforms herself into. And she freezes their bodies and dumps them in this tunnel. She says it's to calm them down.
That's humor I don't understand.
Is it a lampy?
I'll just go smash it.
Be careful. There might be an ambush waiting for you. Plus, with this wind, you won't stand a chance if you're not heavy enough to hold your ground. Luckily, my shield should do the trick. You two, get behind me. Come, follow me.
This is very funny because I remember I literally just did this in AI Limit the other day. Or a few weeks ago, rather. It's been a while now.
This thing should be able to turn off, right?
Yeah, switch to stop it is up ahead. Normally there's always someone guarding this. Strange. It's just like earlier.
While I didn't exactly expect them to be model employees, I did expect a bit of crisis awareness. Something's definitely off. Let's pick up the pace.
Here it is. The switch to stop the blades.
Less explaining, more button pressing.
It feels so weird that they use a like classic like cash register sound effect, or not cash register, like, you know, money sound effect for that, for the button. How much you want to bet there's something here? That looks like death. Okay, yeah, it's not even letting me jump. Is there something on the other side? You gotta check. Especially when there's asteroids on the line. I think I'm still missing a couple chests. I know I'm missing at least one in Carlotta's. From her story, from her companion quest. Wait, you can actually go across on this? Uh-oh. Oh, come on! That was an invisible wall. Alright, fair enough. I guess there's no point having the wings anyway. Oh, it's not letting me. Well, I lost Zani, I guess.
Right above is the Black Alley living quarters.
I see. More water. On the left has lost their way. The center is scarred by betrayal. Unable to escape the mire. The center is nothing, forever consumed by doubt. Oh, okay. Well, this one's slightly more interesting. So the one on the left is what? I'm guessing I have to do something. The left has lost their way. The middle is scarred by betrayal. And the right has achieved nothing. Okay. Oh, examine the statue. Messenger who has lost their way. I see. Guidance then? This one is the one who got betrayed? Yes, so loyalty. This one is, oh, doubt, recognition. The thumbs up. Hey!
Remnants of the past.
Oh.
Not a soul in sight.
This doesn't feel right. Even if the gods are slacking off, they should be getting their drink on somewhere around here. And the old folk like Hubert, they'd be stuck here too.
So none of this has been normal from the start. Let's check the area. There could be some traps.
Freaky hands.
Hopefully this helps.
I hate the... There we go. Give me that.
Cherish every gain.
Oh. Aw. How do I get a camera angle that can actually... I can't get a good one. Whatever. Okay. I see. I see. So it's some sort of reporter.
One more
Damn
time.
I was just about to say, what are the chances this is a mimic? Apparently the chances are 100%. Okay, I guess that was not part of the plan. So, let's progress.
How's it going over there? The conclusion I've come to is simple. Everyone here was dragged off somewhere.
I found a sign my friend left behind. I think it's telling us to run. They must have been in real trouble.
But what kind of trouble are we talking about? The Order toots their horn over every achievement, big or small. This quiet, low-profile approach isn't their style.
Ugh, finally. Just a couple of old-timers, but still a bloody weight. When the rest of the boys are back, we'll get them shifted.
Wait, no!
Indeed.
No! I didn't think... Fuck off. Why did it do the other... Why did it do that then? It should have done the other symbol.
The hour is
whatever.
upon us.
I'll take it out on you fuckers. Huh. Well, they got melted.
Where is everyone? And where is Talos?
Who the hell are you lot? Colleen. Yeah, so the boss was right. You lot are pathetically useless. Didn't think you'd be so quick to sell your master and go find some little helpers. Got a short memory, eh? Now that your nails are back, you think you're so tough. Just wait till Talos gets her hands on these two. We'll see how many lives you've got left.
Perfect timing. Why don't you tell us where she is? We'll spare her the trouble and walk right into the net ourselves.
She's in the storage area, behind the trapdoor.
And the others who were here? Tell me. The people. Where did they go?
I can't.
He'd rather knock himself out cold than talk. We'll have to get answers from Talos herself. Any more delays could spell trouble. Colleen.
I'll lead the way.
No. You're staying here.
Why?
We didn't meet much resistance to make it where we are now. If they haven't left, then we'll be up against a lot more enemies ahead. It's risky for you to keep going. This is what you're thinking, right?
I need to find Hubert and the others. And I have to lead, or else you might go the wrong way.
No. The stakes of these two things aren't the same.
Hubert and the others, they've always looked out for me. The only way I can help them is to get you to Talos as quickly as possible. I've never been powerful, but I've got my ways of making myself useful. Even if I just buy you a little more time, it'll be worth it, right?
Taking everything on yourself will wear you out eventually. Guess there's no point trying to change your mind. I'm counting on you.
That is the first time in, I think, the entirety of Wuthering Waves that I have seen anger expressed. That was a really good scene. Her VA fucking killed it. What was her name again? Oh, it doesn't. It's not on this screen. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, that she fucking killed it there. Holy shit, that was great.
Come at me.
One more time.
That was so quick, by the way. I didn't even react. Holy shit. Nothing here? I guess not.
Efficiency above all.
Audio log 2? Yes, 2. Another one?
The wind is stronger than before. Again. Stay. Keep alert. Watch out.
I really am getting AI limit flashbacks. Are there lasers? Why the fuck are there lasers here? Oh, hello. Don't mind me.
Well done.
Oh, this looks promising. Maybe?
Watch your
My
step.
camera here. There we go.
No worries. I've got this.
Why are there lasers? Isn't this supposed to be a waterway? Oh, here's from the trailer. That wasn't even a that wasn't even like one of those pre-rendered cutscenes or whatever. Is that what people call them? The ones where the letterboxes come in and you get the whole... That wasn't even one of those. Holy shit.
Keep Colleen back there.
What is it?
Still breathing. This one too.
What's she doing over there?
You can come over now. They've all been thrown down here. Still breathing, but they need immediate treatment. I should have known.
Is that... little Colleen?
Hubert!
Run! They said we might be exposed. Wanted to deal with us before everyone left. Oh, run! We're old and of no use to anyone. We can't run anymore. It's not so bad. Lying here. Easier than getting up and finding out. Life here hasn't been easy. If it weren't for Talos, you'd already be long gone from this place. Oh, you passed the Vault's hiring test. It was those thugs that forced you back. Oh, it's always the same. One Talos goes,
another one.
Leave this place. Who,
I'm Zani, from Averardo Vault.
That's where little Colleen was supposed to go.
Yes, it was Miss Colleen who reached out to us. That's why we're here. According to the Employee Manual, Protocol 8, we are obligated to help members with any problems they run into while onboarding. Since Ms. Colleen passed the assessment, but can't begin her duties because of outside factors, we're required to activate Protocol 8 and help her solve the issue at hand.
Miss Zani.
Little Colleen, is this true?
Yeah, it is. Miss Zani is incredible. She could flip over a gondola with one finger if she wanted. She showed us some wild stuff during the assessment.
But Talos' echo is not something to be taken lightly.
I'll be there too.
That's right. The laureate is here too. You missed it before. She took down Cetus the Tidebreaker single-handedly. Sent it right back where it belonged.
I didn't do shit.
Than the blazing Nightwalker.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Colleen, I'm leaving this in your hands. Use my terminal to contact the Montellis and get them here. You'll be able to track their location with it as well. Rover, looks like I'll have to go back on what I said. I was planning to do just enough to get it done. But now, I've got no choice but to go all in.
Oh, the music was tied to the cutscene. Interesting. Or like, it was timed properly at the end there.
Wind guide me.
Anything up here? Nope, okay.
Let's get out of here.
I see. Hit the switch right here. When there's rain, the path beneath will be accessible. I see.
It appears we can drain the water through the outlet on that spiral column. But we'll need to open the hatch first. Let's smash it open. I'm not wasting any more time.
Oh, that is a really weird ass system. But okay. Wait. So what, you raise it again? Yeah, okay, now I understand. What is this? This is an... Also, this is a lot of water. I have so many questions about how this machine, how this water system, how this system is supposed to work. But okay.
An unexpected. Did you take off your mask back there just to make them feel better?
Yes, or my words wouldn't have meant a damn thing.
Didn't think you'd bother with something like that.
Today is an exception.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance! So, Protocol 8 from the employee manual? You were lying through your teeth, weren't you?
Obviously. I would do something so thankless and exhausting.
Isn't that what you're doing right now?
Just doing what you've been doing. So, let's give those idiots a lesson they won't forget. Make sure they never cause trouble for anyone else again.
I know this is Zani's thing right now, but could you imagine if Kartathea found out about this?
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Kartathea found out there were these fucking brigands taking full advantage of Renacita while she was after the chaos that she spent all of her fucking effort to fix.
Come at me.
After the dark tide she's been fighting for ages. And then these fuckers have been here doing this shit.
Leave it to me. The hour is upon us.
Why not?
All of you at once. I don't do overtime.
Haven't ulted this whole time.
Don't stand in my way. Can I ask you for a favor?
You want to be the one to take down Talos.
Yes.
All right. You do have an obligation to make sure the family's terminals don't end up in the wrong hands.
Making up the excuse for me, hmm? Yeah. I got a score to settle with that fish that slipped the net all those years ago. Don't you start doing what the Ragunesi do. Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
Oh, here we go.
On to the next.
Looking for me? Seems my men have gotten quite the beating from you. That uniform and crest. Are you the dogs the Montelli sent? Anyway, none of it matters.
Stick to the plan. I've got this. The rest is on you.
Okay, that is.
Job,
Oh!
Come at me.
Oh, this is my kind of cooking. Go on then.
Reduce to dust. Don't stand in my way. Now I have a report to write.
Oh, wait a minute.
Come on. Reduce to dust.
Hold on, so you can see her post-ult animation,
That's a wrap.
but in her alt form. That's something you're never gonna ever see outside this quest. Gotta make full use of it.
What a waste of time. All yours. That's a wrap. Reduce to dust. Come on. Now I have a report to write.
Oh.
You just keep relying on that weapon!
You bitch. making me do a quick time.
How can this be? Even Talos has fallen.
The fucking cowboy riff, what is that?
Oh, the blazing white hair. The scars all over you. No. It can't be.
That hair. You're the blazing Nightwalker, aren't you? Didn't you disappear years ago?
No wonder she earned that name. The change is quite remarkable.
Funny. Talos should have disappeared years ago, too.
Run! Run!
Hey! Damn bastards!
Bruh.
Wait! Blazing Nightwalker, right? You know how it was back then. You should understand. The strong will always prey on the weak. That will never change.
Timing for this cutscene's
The
off?
Black Alley
Oh
has
no.
its own rules, and I am simply following them to keep things running smoothly.
Before you talk about rules, first learn not to make my life harder.
Oh. Okay, hold on, I gotta... Because the timing is like super tight for Steam, so you have to... Gotta make sure... Okay, I think one of those doesn't hit.
No! Please!
The strong prey on the weak. Isn't that what keeps the Black Alley running? What? Never been on the brink of death? Too weak to beg for mercy?
Please! Have mercy!
Shut up! Let me tell you, weakling, if you lost respect for the law, then fear me instead.
She really is fucking Batman. What the fuck?
I'll be watching you. You can seek revenge or attempt another comeback. It doesn't matter. You will fail. I will make sure of it. Now, what do you say?
I give up.
No! Oh, I didn't get to screenshot the last of the conversation. Fuck. Straight up Batman shit right there.
Thanks for the help.
Fucking thumbs up Rover is the funniest pose in the game.
family's people should be here soon. Want to slip away before they bombard us with questions. I've now got a good excuse to ignore my supervisor's calls.
You know, this does make me realize something. See, none of the other characters are, like, scarred.
Let's be on our way then.
But her scars are glowing. Now, granted, she herself, Zani herself, is also glowing. Like, she's also got this weird fire effect thing on her hair. And her horns are too. But this does make me wonder, like, does that mean the glowing... The tacit mark isn't glowing anymore. Also, her tail is glowing. So, like, Oh, she's still in alt form, huh?
Wonderful.
Hey, a real one. Haven't seen a real one since like 2.0. Has there actually been a real premium supply chest since? Doesn't feel like it. I swear it's always mimics, but maybe I've just forgotten. It is the rarest type of chest, so I would not be surprised.
Protecting the rich is not exactly the work I find meaningful. But I get to slack off. Nothing to complain about. Late again.
You're all out of luck, sweetheart.
Also, if there was any doubt that this is like that she's literally just Batman, how's this comic book format?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have I ever thanked anyone so earnestly before?
Oh my god.
What was I thinking back then? Wishing someone would stand up for me, right? I'll walk a little longer.
Who are you? Mind your own damn business. It was you yesterday.
Have you heard about that one?
Blazing Nightwalker. How overdone.
I didn't even realize that's what it is. I was like, why are her horns red? Oh, she stayed in this form all the way up.
Anyway, that's the real story behind that ridiculous name. Not everything needs to be turned into some grand tale. In this city, it's mostly the same routine every day. How long can I snooze before I'm late? Which time's best to line up to get a fresh wrap? How to sleep without lying in bed for hours?
That's a very
These
important
little
question
routines
to
are
answer.
fragile. One bad move and they're gone. But likewise, just one bold move is enough to bring them back. Most people got it wrong, slapping that big name on me. It's just part of my routine. Like snoozing, eating, or keeping my hair and horns in check. I was alone back then. I didn't even bother hiding who I was. And that's when the trouble started to find me. I thought, why wait for it to get worse? Better to finish it quickly. But of course, I made it worse. Too fast, too soon. The Montelli family reached out to me and offered to clean up the mess. Even said they'd back me up in the future. So, I changed jobs. The work is the same. No difference. Disappointed?
Your instincts came from a good place. A fist might not be as sharp as a blade, but it can still break through deeply rooted problems. And up close, it's gentle enough to protect what's important. So don't let today bother you.
No, I'm not letting it bother me. Cleaning up simple scum doesn't weigh on me. Just reliving some old memories, that's all. But you're right about something. What you said just now applies to you, too. The difference, though, is that you are a blade. A weapon that can break the cycle. But you don't seem to realize it. Seeing you has brought some old feelings back to me. Don't you see? Ever since you helped make the carnival happen, Ragunna's been different. Things are busier now. There's more work, more opportunities. I told you before that these routines are fragile. One bad move and they're gone, right? So, a stable environment is the only way to reduce the bad moves. That's the way we get to keep our routines. I tried to do that for a long time, but you're the one who made it happen. With fewer bad actors on the streets these days, I am increasingly irrelevant. Perhaps one day, I'll finally be able to sleep through the night. Of course, it was all part of the routine. I've been thinking, it's a relief that someone like you is willing to step up. Your potential is probably beyond what anyone can imagine. Yet, you still insist on being responsible for everything, no matter how big or small. Thank you. You've done well. Sorry. It's just a habit. Okay.
I mean, this is the normal option. I'll do the normal option. I'm certain there is no shortage of people who chose the horns, so...
All right, that's enough. By the way, this is for you. It used to be my weapon. You can take it as a token of silence, or as part of an agreement. As if I do that. That would just be getting in your way.
A Blaze in the Dark, quest complete. Okay, so... Are you fucking... Alright, well, if there was literally any remaining doubt, there you go. The Dark fucking Night. You've gotta be kidding me. I wonder if all of them are, honestly. It's not like I haven't looked at Batman stuff in a few years now, so... Not in depth anyway, so yeah. Also, why is there an achievement for looking at Ragunna City at night? Where are you supposed to do this? There's a lot of options, but yeah. Also, I would like to mention, there was a part there where there was a section there where when we saw Zani's backstory, right, the tiny little bit of it, and we saw Zani as a child, you definitely heard me react, and the reason for that is because seeing Zani as a child gave me the strongest flashbacks to Shizuo Heiwajima from Durarara. I don't know if anyone knows that anymore. It's been like a good decade, so I would not be surprised. But yeah, that really gave me Shizuo vibes, and Shizuo was my first favorite character in anime. Oh yeah. Honestly, that companion was really good. It was so good that I legitimately think, like, as of right now, I think Zani's gonna be my first E6. Or, what is it called? S6, I believe? Yeah, it's sequences, right? So S6. But, yeah. That story was really good. The story was really good. The only downsides I can think of is, like, the only downside I can think of is one, oh no, I forgot her name. It's been literally 5 minutes and I forgot her name. But the only downsides I can think of are Colleen. Yes. One, Colleen was way too inexpressive. They very clearly just basically just used the, like, NPC template for her. But it meant that outside of, like, even in the cutscenes that were, like, properly designed, you know, the ones where characters are a lot more expressive and stuff, even in those, she was very stagnant looking for most of it. Her VA did a great job, though, so that definitely more than made up for it, but it also added to the... Ow! That was loud. I mean, I guess it's a morning bell, but fuck! But yeah. Her VA doing such a good job meant that it felt even more uncanny as her character model just kind of stared with those humongous eyes. So yeah, that was a downside. And besides that, I would say the only other downside is the general, like, for lack of a better word, the PG-13-ness of every gacha game ever. Like, to put it bluntly, there wasn't a single drop of blood in that entire section. And I don't know how to say this without it sound like, I don't care for blood in terms of, like, crazy amounts, right? Like, I don't want this to be a fucking dark fantasy edgy ass anime, right? You know the ones I'm talking about. But the complete lack of blood or anything like that really made it lack. Like, could you imagine if we fell down and then all those people were down there and they had, like, and there was just a bunch of, like they looked more injured and there was, like, blood because they fell like 3 floors. So yeah, you know, like, especially for a story that goes like that deep, because, like, the entire point of it, like, it's Batman, right? And the entire point of it is, you know, it's like it's a criminal organization. So, you know, having that kind of, like, having blood exist would just be really good for that kind of thing. And I'm really honestly, if there's one thing I feel holds back Wuthering Waves a lot, it's this fucking it's this fucking gacha PG bullshit that we have to deal with. Like, it feels like I'm just gonna say it. Hoyo has permanently fucked the gacha games, because I don't think people realize that pre-Hoyo gacha games didn't give a fuck. Like, there's obviously always been, you know, gacha, and in general, there's always been a strong trend to lean more PG so that, you know, you could get kids to fucking get addicted to it. But even besides that, gacha games have generally always been perfectly comfortable showing blood and showing more serious and, like, for like a better word, grown-up kind of stories and themes and stuff. And ever since Genshin Impact, that has gone out the window. Even Honkai Impact used to be really good about it. Honkai Impact was perfectly comfortable showing some pretty dark shit. Like, I don't care for Honkai Impact. Like, that doesn't make Honkai Impact story good for me. I still don't like Honkai Impact. That's my hot take. But, like, at least Honkai Impact had the fucking balls to do it. Yeah, Genshin, Star Rail, Zenless, you know, they've all kind of they've toyed with, they've dabbled in it, but they never properly go into it. So the most you get is like what happened here in Wuthering Waves. You know, in that quest, there was a lot of dark material of characters getting fucking murked, getting, you know, blood in a dirty waterway with a fucking gang ruled by a tyrannical ruler, and, you know, people getting fucking tortured and shit. And, like, they mention it, they toy with the idea, but they completely fail to really treat it well. Like, there's a line of dialogue that tells us that Colleen that they fucking ripped Colleen's nails off, you know, the classic torture technique. Like, and it's just treated, and it's just one line, and that's it. It's gone by like, that entire mention has no effect after that cutscene. Like, does anyone remember Higurashi? Higurashi nailed that shit, Higurashi nailed that shit because when that scene happened, beyond just showing it, because, you know, gore, but beyond just showing it, the reason that mattered so much was because it fueled Shion's character. But anyways, I've been going on for ages. All in all, the story itself was really good. The execution could have been better. Again, primarily Colleen's appearance, very, you know, basic NPC, like, expressions and postures and stuff. But yeah, on the other hand, very good cutscenes. Not as many cutscenes as I would have hoped. I honestly wish there were more, but, like, it really feels like it should have been a more main story thing, as opposed to just Zani's companion quest. Like, I guess if I had my way, this would be more tied in to the main story. Like, I don't think it necessarily should be a main story, but it would be really nice if this was tied into the main in some way, because, like, you know, acknowledging Ragunna and, you know, like, the criminal side of Ragunna, and how, you know, it could have tied in greatly with, like, how the Order is supposed to be on top of things, and yet, even here, even when the Order has this much unchecked power, they still aren't doing jack, and all that. You know, there could be plenty to go into, and it just isn't, and that's pretty disappointing. You know, like I mentioned when I saw the NPC, the concept of the Order, you know, it could have been explored better, that the Order just isn't just a bunch of weird-ass zealots who are, like, fully committed to their thing. You know, some are, like, willing to overlook things, or, you know, have more open interpretations, and are more open to just people doing their thing, as long as they're, you know, still in service of just being good people. You know, things like that. And it's a shame that that wasn't explored. But yeah, the story was still fun. I was into it. Now granted, I'm also a Batman fan, but hey, whatever. Zani's VA, absolute 10 out of 10. She did so good and showed us a whole new side of Zani and nailed that side of Zani. It was great. But I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Also, I guess, for those who don't know, I'm fairly certain that Lupa from Septimon is... sorry, I'm not certain Lupa's from Septimon. They already told us Lupa's from Septimon. But I'm fairly certain that, this is Septimon then. Because, if you don't know, I'll pull up the comparison right now. Especially... Bastard. I'll pull up the comparison right now, but that's the tower. And I've been wondering this whole time what on earth, you know, what this is. But I guess that answers the question. That has to be Septimon. Like, that tower is the tower, you know? There's no debating that. It's not even, like, slightly subtle. So I guess that's Septimon? But, like... And I guess those things, which I originally thought were, like, fortress walls, are instead, like, a Colosseum, maybe? Like, based on her, drip marketing art. Yeah. I don't know.
Alright. Where are we off to next?
Septimon. Yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess. I yapped a lot at the end here, but whatever. I'll see you at whatever the next quest I upload is. It'll either be the event quest, if I think it's worth it, or it'll be the... Probably, if it's not the event quest, then you'll probably just be seeing me next time with Shakona's quest, once she releases. But yeah. I am also fashionably late, I'm well aware. I just kind of do these things when I feel like it, so... Sorry I'm not on the pulse like all the good YouTubers and stuff. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hello. Here to do the little Zani dialogue. If you're wondering why I'm already standing here, it's because I got a little carried away taking pictures, and Zani ended up despawning because turns out she's only here for like 2 hours in the middle of the night. So let's just get the dialogue going. I really wish these were voiced. Like it's the same with the Cardathea one. Like they're already in the same patch. Why aren't these voiced? If there's one thing I like about... Okay, now I can take more pictures. There's there's the achievement. I'm back up to 100%. Alright, that was a nice little bonus. And I guess you got to see me taking some pictures. Oh, right on time. Well, thanks for watching once more, I guess. See you next time.